Services is a division of the no deal of satisfaction is guaranteed on
Really? I call bullshit.
The master of the microphone. It is time for the Plankman Show on TapDetroit.com.
Holy shit, it's a Thursday night. We are live on the air. We are live on YouTube right there. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
No, look to your left.
I see it, man. I'm looking right at
I know,
it.
but they can't see you, so I got
point.
away with the joke, you
Yeah,
know?
You did.
I got away with it. They don't know. They can't see it because nobody's watching. But
Well,
anyway.
Nobody wants to see us.
No, it's pointless. But I'm in a good mood tonight, damn it.
You are, for some reason.
I'm fired
I haven't
up.
seen you this much energy.
I'm ready to roll. I started the show off with Dream Theater, Take Me As I Am. If you don't like me,
Yeah, but you played
fuck
the
you.
edited version.
I don't know why I played the edited version.
I
damn it.
I
I might just have to find the unedited and play that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, because I'm offended that you didn't play the not safe for radio version.
No,
I really am.
I can make it.
Because on this show, we don't play safe for radio versions.
Of anything.
We give people what they want, the real unedited.
Yeah, I mean,
bullshit.
if you listen to the guy at the beginning of the show, he says if you're offended, you know, you're listening to the wrong damn show.
You get more.
And then I go and play the censored version.
Yeah, you bastard.
But I promise that's the only thing that gets censored tonight is Dream Theater.
Letting the people down.
Dream Theater is the only thing that'll be censored tonight. I swear to God, because I don't even know where to begin with all of this because so much has happened.
Well, and it's your favorite day.
Yeah, it's Thursday.
Well, and something happened in Detroit that's your favorite day too.
Oh yeah, today was opening day. I think the Tigers lost though, so I was trying to forget it. Ted, thanks.
No,
I was trying to.
That's what I'm here for.
I was trying to go past it, pretend like it didn't happen.
It doesn't matter though. You love baseball.
I do, and I was trying to pretend like they didn't lose, and you had to bring it up. And there goes my mood now. Fuck
I
the
had
show.
to take your energy down. Damn it.
Fuck the show. Let's just call
That's
it a
it.
day.
We're done.
We're out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Good night.
Best 11 minutes of radio you ever heard.
11 minutes.
Well, there was a song or something.
Oh yeah, there was. Yeah, there was a Dream Theater song, so that was 8 minutes. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I didn't say we talked for 11 minutes. I just said it was 11 minutes of radio.
By the way, we got somebody listening in Brooklyn, Michigan, home of Ted's favorite place.
Yes, that is right. A place where you can go to make it a constant left turn.
How fast you get it up to? Like 200?
Fast. Fifth gear.
Fifth gear?
No, I'm joking. They only have
175?
4 speeds.
175?
First, second, third, and fourth.
180?
I don't know. You know, they don't spit odometers in them, man.
Oh, come on.
The one I wasn't in, it just had a tachometer.
Oh, come on.
Last thing you're worried about is your speed.
I'd be like, how fast was I going, motherfucker? Like, how fast was I going? Because I saw a turtle. Well, then you weren't going fast enough.
That was a weird experience because, like, the second lap around, we had a pit and we had to sit in the cars for like 30-some minutes as they cleaned the track, and somebody blew a tranny or something, I think.
Did they blow dry it?
Yeah, they did all that stuff. They had
Holy cow.
well, you've got a whole bunch of untrained idiots going around that, as fast as they can in the car.
Well, that's no way to talk about yourself. I mean,
I
geez.
never said I wasn't. I mean, you got to be an idiot if you want to race cars.
I don't know.
It's either an idiot or no fear. You figure it out.
I enjoy racing cars on the Xbox.
That's just not the same. Trust me. Trust me.
Like, I don't know. I never done it for real. I mean, other than that one time, I won't get into that. But I was young. I did it, and I beat him. By the way, I just like to point that out. Drag racing, but
No, it's not that difficult on an Xbox.
no, this was for real in real life. Like I drag race with my pickup truck.
What were you racing against? A Yugo?
I can't say it. I may not be past the statute of limitations. I don't know the statute of limitations in a certain city.
A certain city.
Yeah, I don't want to put this all out in public. So
too late for that.
but let's just say I drag raced somebody and I won. That's all you need to know. Those all the facts you need right now. I drag raced in my F-150, no, my F-250, excuse me. My F-250, because it had a 460 in it.
Wow.
Oh yeah. I got about 2 miles to the gallon.
And that's going downhill.
But man, was I fast. So people pull up alongside you and they'd be like, oh, that piece of, I go, oh yeah? You want to see? Like, you want to see what this piece of shit can do? Like, it'll blow your. It had 2 tanks. You know why? Because the first one ran out. You needed a refill.
That's right. You needed a second tank to get back.
Yeah, just to get to the gas station at the corner. Like. But, anyways, the reason I'm in such a good mood and all of that is because been a lot of music and a lot of cool stuff going on. I don't know if we already talked about the Eve Under Fire.
No, we did not.
We didn't talk about the Eve Under Fire. I thought we did that.
No, I think you said you were going to. Like you were going to go to it.
Oh yeah, I thought we talked about it after the show. Okay,
we did not.
So we didn't. Okay, so yeah, Eve Under Fire happened with Kaleido and crap. What was the other band's name? Damn it! I should have researched this.
Yeah, you should have. Because now we got great radio for one.
It was. Oh my god! It's gonna drive me nuts now.
Yeah. Because this was like the thing that you were thinking about going, maybe not going. If your friend had a ticket, it was sold out. So you got.
Fatal Conceit. Dang it. Yeah, I apologize to Fatal Conceit for forgetting your name. They were really cool, but I just couldn't remember the name. I'm sorry. So yeah, that happened at District 142, kind of a newer venue in Wyandotte. Why not? And every time you say Wyandotte, you gotta say why not. So
why not?
It's like a thing. But anyways, it was very cool. There was a weird moment. Kaleido was performing, and she's singing whatever song. I don't even remember what song it was, but I'm standing there with my buddy Mike and a couple girlfriends of his, and we've seen them before at Eva Under Fire shows, so it's like we all know each other, and I'm like, man, this is a cool song, but it's got this weird buzzing noise that keeps happening. Like, kind of annoying,
Yeah.
And it's like, it just keeps, she's doing the song, but I keep hearing this buzzing noise. I'm like, am I losing my mind here? Well, then they get finished with the song, people applaud and scream and all of that. Then I notice there's flashing lights on the side walls, and this buzzing noise keeps happening.
Uh-oh.
It's like the fire alarm's going off.
Nobody noticed it.
Apparently not.
They didn't have any egg crates on the walls, did they?
No.
All right, good. Just double check.
So the alarm's going off. So now you can see that Christina there, she's a little confused about, like, well,
What do we do?
do we stop? So they all have them in-ear monitors now, that's the thing everybody does,
Yeah.
Well, apparently, she's tied into somebody with District 142, and they're like, talking to her like, hey, we're trying to figure out why the fire alarm's going off. So she comes back and she kind of like starts telling, not like a story, but she's kind of like, hey, we really appreciate she does this long thing about, we appreciate everybody that comes to our shows and buys her. She's delaying is what she's doing.
Yep.
But she's doing a good job. Meanwhile, flashing lights and like every 30 seconds, so it's annoying as fuck, but she's trying.
Yep.
And
that's the hardest thing to do.
yeah, and she's doing a great job. So she talks to the crowd for a little while and that, and then the lights finally stop, the buzzing stops, and she kind of walks off the stage again and comes back, and she goes, okay, we got the okay, it was a false alarm. And it's like, okay, cool. So they go back to playing and all of that, so everything's fine, right?
Yeah.
Kaleido puts on a hell of a show. It was really cool to see them again live. It's always better seeing a band live, I feel, because you get to see how they respond to weird things, like, I don't know, a fire alarm going off. And it was funny because at one point she said, apparently we rocked too hard and we set the alarm off.
That can be.
I was like, that was pretty funny. So, not to be outdone, Eva Under Fire comes out, and,
Yeah.
They're freaking awesome. They're rocking the hell out and that, and they got a pit going, and there's people in the pit and all of that doing all, I don't get into that, but people do it.
You're kidding. At an Eva Under Fire concert?
I know, that's what I said. I said, I can't believe there's a pit in an Eva Under Fire concert. But Amanda was like, this is cool. There's a pit and an Eva Under Fire. She's like, this is great. Well, I guess a girl either fell down or got knocked down. I don't know exactly. I didn't see it, But they were in between songs, and Amanda's like, hey, wait a minute. Is she okay? And the girl, like, is shaking her head like, yeah, I'm all right, And Amanda's like, okay, look. She's like, this is really cool. She goes, but help your friends out, like, don't let it. She goes, I don't want anybody to get hurt, She's like, like, let's make that clear. I don't want anybody to get hurt, but if you guys want to do the moshing, she's like, pick each other up,
Yeah.
And somebody did pick her up, and she was okay and all of that. But so then they play a couple more songs, and then this District 142, it's kind of like if the Token had like an upstairs,
Yeah.
that went around the outer edges.
Ooh.
So there's this, they call it a mezzanine.
Yep.
And you pay more to be in the mezzanine, by the way.
Oh, of course you do.
So we're down on the main floor, and the guitar player, Chris, he's getting ready to do this song, and he's trying to intro it, but he can't help but notice out of the corner of his left eye upwards, there's a fight going on.
Jesus Christ.
And so he's like, hey,
It's like Battle Royale night?
he's like, hey, there's a fight up in the mezzanine, and so now he's like, well, do I keep going or do I just stare like everybody else at the fight up in the mezzanine? So, he's like, hey, I think security's got it all under control, so, hey, pay attention to me, And, like really funny what he did, And So he goes on about, whatever song they were going to play. I can't remember. He had acoustic guitar out. I think they did With or Without You by U2.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's one of the songs they like.
And Amanda got emotional
No.
during the song. I was like, holy crap. Like she lost her emotions. And it was really cool because the crowd at one point starts chanting Amanda.
Wow.
So she couldn't, she goes, I lost it, and I'm like, but that's pretty cool. The audience is chanting your name, that's like the rock star dream or whatever,
Wow, they're living it. They definitely live in it.
So, it was funny because, a fight breaks out up in the mezzanine, and I looked at the girls we were with and my buddy, and I said, funny how the poor people down here have the mosh pit going and that knock somebody down like, hey, sorry, pick you up, and then the rich assholes up there can't get along. Somebody got to be dragged out by security, I'm like, so yeah, I'm glad I'm not up there. I'm glad I'm down here with the normal people,
Oh yeah.
So it was a really good show though. Eva Under Fire was amazing. Always are. And I got a chance to talk to Amanda a couple times. I was trying to find her husband, but as she pointed out, they don't have roadies. so she's like, Rob's packing up, and I'm like, oh, because I was like hanging out with Rob for a little bit because Rob's a cool guy, and I've known Rob and Amanda a long time, so
you know them long time.
Yeah, so I like when I see people, standing there and they're like, oh my god, I want to get drawn. I'm just like, yeah, let me get out of the way. Like,
been there, done that.
Like,
20 years.
Well, I'm like, I know them. I don't need their autographs,
Yep.
But I guess I can say this because it has been made public.
It has.
Yeah. My pal Corey, that was the drummer of Eva Under Fire.
Wait. Did you just say the W word?
Was the drummer of Eva Under Fire. I forgot the guy's name that replaced him. Damn it.
Wait, this is like news to me.
No, this isn't news. This is old shit. Dang it. The guy's name is Dave something. I can't remember it, but
I'm totally disappointed in you because drummers you should know off the top of your head since that's your favorite thing.
He's a really good drummer. I can't think of his last name, but he's from the Downriver area.
Wow, they're sticking with the Michigan.
Yeah. But anyways, Corey made a post on Facebook. Now, I'm not quoting Corey word for word. It was a long post, okay?
We're going to get the Cliff Note version.
Yeah, you're going to get the Cliff Notes version. Basically, what Corey said was, yes, he left Eva Under Fire. No hard feelings, no ill will against anybody. He is just seeing the ins and outs, the behind the scenes of the music industry, and he didn't like what he saw.
It's a tough business.
So he was
will.
discouraged, and he says, I don't want to do it. So my hat's off to the guy because he tried. Like there's lots of us out there, out here, out wherever, that never even make that attempt to get to the point that Corey got to.
Yeah.
So at least he tried, he saw it, and he's like, I don't like the way this goes. I don't want to do it. And, no bad blood between anybody in the band. There was no, you're an asshole. Fuck you. I quit. It was just, he saw, how the music industry really works.
Well, and a lot of people don't realize how it really works.
Yeah. And when you finally see it with your own two eyes, it can be discouraging. So
bust your ass for nothing.
Yeah. So, I forgot. Amanda said how I think Corey had been in the band for 5 years.
It's been a while because we saw them out when they were playing a couple of times, right? I mean, we saw him out in Jacksonville a few years ago, and he had been with them for a while at that point.
Yeah, so I can't think of the guy's last name, but his first name's Dave. He's from Downriver or something. He's really good drummer. Um, yeah, I got nothing bad to say about the guy. He rocked out, you know. So I don't personally know the guy, but I'm sure at some point I'll get a chance to meet him and find out he's a pretty cool dude. But I will say that I have drumsticks signed by Corey himself.
Yes, we know you do.
So I may have the last pair of autographed Corey sticks. So nobody can take that away from me.
No, they can't.
So, but Corey's working on something else, and we'll see what he's up to here soon. But like I told Corey on the Facebook thing there, I said, hey man, I think it's pretty cool. I met a cool guy, known Corey for quite a few years, and just because he's not in the band doesn't mean I'm like, oh, fuck that guy. And I told him, I said, hey, Corey, you ever need anything, man? Like, you know how to get a hold of me, He's like, yeah, I appreciate it. He's like, I'm glad to have had a friend like you over all these years,
If you ever need somebody to carry your cowbell set for you, like, you'll be more than happy for it.
That's right.
Don't trust him with your other drums or cymbals, but he'll do a great job with the cowbell.
Yeah, I'll make sure the cowbells get there safe and sound. But
that's right.
So, anyways, there's the news, but Eva is now getting ready to head to Europe.
Wow.
Their first ever European tour.
Holy shit.
And Amanda promised that she will post videos for all of us to see as they tour Europe. And
that'd be great to get an interview with them when they come back from that.
Yeah, I'm very excited for them because I know how much, I mean, especially for Amanda, I know how much it means to her and Rob and that, so it's really cool to see them, getting to do it,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I remember when she was singing in bars that she wasn't even old enough to be in.
She was always old enough to be in. What are you talking about?
And now, here she is, going on tour of Europe, it's like,
that's pretty sweet.
It's like, this shit is crazy, but, so yeah, if you're listening to us across the pond, you'll be happy to know that you're getting a really cool band coming your way, and they're called Eva Under Fire, and they're amazing.
Yeah, they're very good.
So prepare yourselves for that. But we're also going to get into this this show I went to last night, The Reticent.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know how to describe it yet. Like it was awesome. Met some cool bands, some cool people, all of that. But I don't even know how to describe what I saw. I'm serious. Like I don't know what to call it. I saw it.
A Speechless Planky, that's a new one.
There's so many things that went through my brain watching this that
did it blow your poor little brain out?
Oh my God, I think my brain is fried. But
wow,
it's a great show. So The Reticent.
Yeah, come on, out with it.
Well, I'm trying to read it. It's in small print. Can you read that?
Can I read this?
Yeah.
The Resident on the eve of a goodbye.
Okay.
There you go. On the eve of a goodbye.
Yeah.
Name of the CD.
Name of the CD. They are on the last 3 shows of the tour. They are in Columbus probably as we speak right now. And then I think they were going to West Virginia, and I believe they were ending somewhere in Charlotte because I know the bass player said he got to sleep in his own house for the last night of the show. He's like, I get to sleep in my own bed. I'm like, oh, you lucky bastard.
Thank you for sharing.
Like, well, they've been on tour for a while, so they're ready to take a break, you know. So speaking of breaks, we should take a music break.
That's right. You should play some Eva Under Fire since you talked about them.
God, it's almost like we set it up or something.
Yeah, you almost did. I mean, you gave the people what they want. You told them about this concert.
I talked way too much.
Yeah, I should play quiet up too because you mentioned their name as well.
We did.
Yeah, there you go.
We did mention.
So for those that didn't make the show, Planky's going to play you a few songs from the show. If his memory remembers it.
My memory remembers what I remember.
Well, that's good to know.
I know what I remember.
That's good.
I don't know if you know what I remember.
I have no clue what you remember.
I know what I remember, and I remember stuff.
Yes, that's good.
Here's a Kaleido. I don't have any of the Fatal Conceit.
Is that new?
That's the other band that was there.
Ah,
I don't have any of their music, so
maybe you could by accidentally find it while the songs are playing.
probably not. Trying to think. Yeah, I'm gonna play that one too. Why not?
You can't make whatever you want.
Two from Eva Under Fire. I don't know if I only have the one song from Kaleido. I can't remember. I guess that's all I got. So that's what we'll go with. And God, I feel like we should play something else. We got to add something in there, right?
Yeah, play something else.
I want to play something local. I just can't think. Oh, wait, no.
I don't know. I like that one choice.
Oh, let's go back in time. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we're gonna play some Coil too. Why not? So there you go, Eva Under Fire, Kaleido, and Coil. And we will be back after these awesome tunes from three awesome bands, two of which are still a band. And I did find out, by the way, It is true, Kaleido and Eva Under Fire played on a cruise ship together.
Wow.
Last year.
Cool. A little bit of tribute there.
So that was true. I thought I made it up, but it was actually true. So every once in a while, I do give you truthful information here on the show.
Yes, we are known for that.
So here is Eva Undercover. Oh my God. Eva Under Fire's cover of U2's With or Without You. And I Will Fight is an original song of theirs.
That's a great tune as well.
So here you go. We'll be back because I can't talk anymore.
That's right. Shut up and play the music.
And you know what's funny? I didn't realize this was a U2 song.
Really?
Yeah, they kept, because Amanda said something and Yeah, I drove all the way to Lansing today to do one job.
That sucks.
Well, an hour and a half drive there. Well, it turned into an hour and 45 minutes
Yeah.
because of traffic and construction. And then, you know, the job took longer than I thought it would. And I'm like, yep, I'm already over the hours. This was not productive. Oh. What? I don't have nothing for you. I already gave you doggy treat. You already got doggy treat. You already got the doggy treat. I don't know what you want. At least it's clean. Now you don't smell. But you smell it. You smell bad. I mean, that is horrible. That is horrible. It's horrible. The dog that gets on YouTube. Look, everybody can see you on YouTube. Look at YouTube. Look at him. You don't want to. Hello, friends. It's Don No Deal again with a question for every one of you red-blooded American drivers, regardless of race, creed, or color. Whether you're driving some fine example of Detroit iron or one of those slick little offshore jobs, your car means more to you than just tin, glass, and rubber. You want it shiny. You want it ding and dent free. You want to be able to lean back in the driver's seat and breathe that great new car smell. You've even got one of those trendy auto bras on your vehicular true love. Now here's that question. What about the rear? Unsightly key marks? Unnecessary scratches? Road grime buildup? You don't want them, and Don No Deal is here to tell you that you just don't need to have them. You see, Don No Deal has the answer. Don No Deal Auto Shorts. You've got the bra on the front, and now you've got skivvies from Don No Deal covering your backside. Available in a variety of colors and patterns, there's a Don No Deal Auto Shorts style for your personal vehicular love. Boxers, briefs, bikinis, long johns. Why, we even have Don No Deal Auto Thongs. Fit the four-wheel love of your life with Don No Deal Auto Shorts, styles that fit your lifestyle, and watch the heads turn as you cruise on by. Stylish, practical, Don No Deal Auto Shorts. Order yours today. Not available in any store. I'm already getting responses.
Responsive.
Yeah, from one of the bands.
Sweet.
Oops.
Dang.
Somebody forgot to hit the button.
Well, you know that happens from time to time.
And he
Which
did
is
it
odd
again.
considering you like to
He
push
did it again,
buttons.
so everybody just heard a loud noise. Thank God I wasn't.
Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on, but for some reason I can't hear shit. I ain't got time for that. Literally, don't have anything in my head.
What the hell?
I don't know, man. You just sitting there pushing them buttons and oh, I hear.
There we
something.
go.
There we go.
I hit a bunch of buttons, folks.
Yeah, it was a mad rush to get back on there after the song went. And you're just like,
I was rocking out the coil, and I forgot that I'm the one in charge of the board here.
That's better you than me.
So I apologize for the noise that you guys heard after coil. That was inappropriate. I'll do 5 laps around the block later. So.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, I wouldn't make it. This block is bigger than you think, folks.
Oh, yeah.
1 lap's going to kill me.
That's right. 1 trip around the airport. Can't do 5.
Anyways, that was Eva Under Fire, Kaleido, and Coil because I needed another K band.
Yes, you did.
And so last night we went down to Corktown. And we went to Corktown Tavern.
All right. Now, for those of the people that don't live in the region, what is Corktown?
Well, we were going to get to that after I did all of this. Because Corktown's kind of like a neighborhood in Detroit. But I posted on the Facebook thing, like, why is it called Corktown? And if you look it up and read it, it's actually not what I thought it was. I thought they called it Corktown because I thought that's where they made like the bottle, the corks that go in the bottle. I thought that's why they called it Corktown. And
I'm not even going to go there.
Well, you know what I mean? Like you got a bottle and it's got a cork that goes in it, you know? I thought they made the corks there. That's what I thought. How the hell do I know? And then when I Googled it, I was like, oh, son of a bitch. Hang on.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, no, I turned it down. Okay. But, so we go to Corktown last night to check out the Reticent, and I know nobody at this show, you know? Like, I only know the one video that I've seen of the Reticent, and freaking amazing. So,
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm geeked up to see them, you know, but I couldn't pick them out of a lineup. I don't know, you know? Like, I just know I've seen the video, and it's pretty fucking good, so... So we go there and we're kind of there early, and bass player says, man, anywhere we can go around here to get something to eat? I'm like, well, yeah, there's lots of places, but do you want someplace like really close, or do you want to drive, It's like, no, man, I just want to, like take a quick walk, get something to eat.
A quick walk.
I said, well, the quickest walk you're going to have is Slows, 2 blocks away. And
wow, that close.
Yeah, well, Slows is right there by Corktown. I mean, come on. So we walked over to Slows. The drummer also came. So it was a bass drummer and the drummer of the Reticent, went with us to go to.
Wow, band members went with you too.
Yeah, yeah. So we got to hang out, eat some barbecue. It was pretty cool. So then we go back and there were a few bands. God darn, I should have looked that up before I started. Um,
You should.
because I wanted to get the bands the band's names right and all of that. I don't think they have it posted on their page, do they?
Oh, the only thing I can say is you guys went to the slowest. I have yet to be there and go there.
What?
I know. All the time I've lived down here, and since they've been open, and I have yet to go to Slows. Everyone tells me about it, but I have never been there, and I want to try it. I'm just afraid I might get disappointed on it though, because there's like good barbecue, and then there's like everyone else's mediocre barbecue.
Well, let's put it this way: the bass player is from North Carolina. And he was like, "This is not going to be good." He goes, "I'm from North Carolina, man." He goes, "There's no way they can do." And he told him there, he's like, "You can't do good barbecue like I'm used to eating in it." So he ordered it, and after he ate in that, he told the barmaid, he goes, "Yeah, you guys do pretty good barbecue." He goes, "I take back what I said." And then so he's telling the rest of the guys in the band, he's like, "They even got North Carolina sauce, man."
North Carolina sauce.
Yeah, they got North Carolina because they put the sauces in front of you.
Does it taste like North Carolina?
I don't know. I didn't eat it. He did, so I couldn't tell you. But when you order your food, you don't get it with sauce on it. You have all the sauces there, so you can try whatever type of sauce you want. You kind of, like I was doing like the apple, like I like the apple sauce. I don't, and
Applesauce.
yeah, it's real good. Um, and they have a sweet sauce. It's really good. So we did all of that. But the bands, by the way, that I am forgetting to name, um, Omnus, Theantric, I think. Theantric.
I don't know. You're the one over there reading it, not me.
I thought I said it right last night, but now I don't think I'm doing it right. But Theandric. They were really cool, by the way. And Snakes in the Gatehouse. I guess it's better than Snakes in the Outhouse.
Yeah.
Anyways, those were the bands that played last night. I'm sorry for the bad joke.
I'm sure somebody there was like, "Hey, that was a good dad joke."
They're like, "Hey, he said a joke about us." Yeah, it was a terrible joke, but anyway, so some really cool bands. A lot of metal in the building last night. It was really cool. But the Reticent, like, it's hard to describe.
Yeah.
Well,
try it. Come on, try it.
It's kind of I guess it's a concept album, and it's kind of like a visual thing. You have to see it with the music.
So there's a light show that goes with it?
No, there's a video.
A video in the background?
No, a video out front.
A video out front.
You have to watch the video while they're playing the music. The music goes along with the video. The video goes along with the music. It's telling a story. And let's just say it caused some emotions.
Did you get emotional?
Yes, absolutely. Because if you watch this thing and you're listening to the music and you're understanding what it's about and all of that, when you get to the end, it's it's powerful stuff, man. Like what they're doing is just incredible, you know, and um, it's uh, it's very personal too, I guess, you know, like um, because it's about somebody with either Alzheimer's or dementia.
Dementia, according to CJ.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm saying,
Each song is a different
yeah,
form.
yeah. There you go. Yeah. So, um,
This just in from the music guy. The concept record based on 7 stages of dementia.
yeah. So, you know, being somebody that my grandma had dementia, you know, like it's kind of it's rough to not get emotional when you get to the end of it and you know what happened, you know,
Yeah.
you know what's going to happen,
No,
you
it's
know,
understandable.
like so, like yeah, obviously it's weird because it's metal, man. I mean, it's he's growling and all of it, and he sings too, but he also growls, and you're like, I'm at a metal show, but you're like, it does. They play begin. They don't stop.
No, they don't stop in between songs and
No,
talk.
no, 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 no,
They
no.
Just, they just did it.
There is no time for talking. This is, you know, point A, point B, no fucking around in the middle, you know? And it's, I mean, I can't, I can't put it in, it has to be seen.
Well, that makes sense because I mean, obviously, if it's a story that's being told and music's the background for it, and the story is part of the music, it's
Yeah. The bass player, I believe his name's Cliff. Um, he was telling me that the other night in St. Louis or something, they had some problems with lighting or something. So they actually put the screen right in front of the band. So you couldn't see the band. All you could see was the screen, and the band is behind the screen.
that'd be slightly creepy.
And he said, you know what? He goes, it was actually kind of cool. He goes, because, when it's done, like that's kind of when the crowd's able to like oh hey we liked it like but he said it's a different experience, and it's nothing. I have never I've never seen nothing like this at a concert. Like this is just because you're like watching it, and when there's like little parts of there's no music, you're not sure, like, well, am I supposed to clap? And no, they're not done. The video's still going. So it's like you you, you got to pay attention. It's one of them. You got to be in it from the start to the end. That's what you got to do.
Well, that's cool. It draws you in, and you got to be there to follow it. Sort of like a Dream Theater album.
Yeah, yeah. It's well, yeah. It depends on which Dream Theater album you're talking about, but you know, well, scenes from a memory. Yeah, you got to be start to end. Like, um, but it was just amazing, man. I'm like, I don't even know what to say, man. And it's like that they run statistics at the end of by 2050, half of half of people will have some form of dementia or Alzheimer's. And it's like, Jesus Christ, there's no getting away from this. It's it's front, because my grandma died. She had dementia, and now my other grandma may be suffering from it. We're not sure, but um, she's doing a lot of uncharacteristic things. So it was hard because I'm watching this and I'm like thinking things and I'm like,
You can relate to them.
yeah, you're relating to it and you're like, man, I did not think like I was going to get emotional at a metal show, like, but
It's generally things that don't go
Yeah.
together.
yeah, it's like usually you're like, but it was like I was thinking and I was like, whoa, like you got me thinking about stuff and causing emotions and all of this. And, um, which is nice. I mean, I freaking loved it, but
That's the good sign of a performance, then, though, right? Because sometimes you go to a show and you're just like, man, that was all right. And then you go to a show like this and you're like, wow, that was full of emotion.
yeah, I mean, it's like I didn't know what to do at the end. I'm like,
Do I cry?
I'm like, do I clap? Because I'm like, well, the end is not very good. I'm like, am I supposed to be happy? Am I supposed to be sad? I'm like, and you know, then I mean, they rock the hell out at the end, and then it just comes down, and he like he's talking very low, kind of like what I'm doing right now.
Oh, I like it when you get
And he's like, we are the reticent. This was an experience, and he's explaining everything, and he's like, we'd like to thank you for coming out and experiencing this with us, and please drive home safely. And it's like, wow, that we went from like roar to that. It was like I didn't even know what was going on, like, but
Now, is that the sign of an awesome concert or one that actually made you think?
I think it was amazing.
Or is it one that you're just like, what the fuck did I just experience?
It's a little of all of it. It's like I would love to see that at a bigger venue with more people. Because I would love to see some people, react to it. Like have like a full room and people watching this and going, well, because I mean it's gonna happen to probably all of us. I don't know, like the dementia thing. That's like the one thing that like scares the shit out of me because you can't remember nothing. You don't know who you are. You don't know. There's people. Your relatives, and you don't even know who they are. It's like it sucks. It's a terrible way to go.
Oh yeah.
You can't remember to eat.
Yeah, well, it gets to a point where your body just doesn't remember anything.
I mean, it's very sad, but it's amazing what he did with the whole visual and the music behind it, and it's insane. It's just it was really. I'm glad I got to see it, because I had only watched the one video. I can't remember which video is on YouTube. Um, I can look it up real quick, but
So that'd be one of those things like if you went and got a beer or went to the bathroom, you'd miss out on something major or important.
oh yeah. Like there was no, hey, I'll be back in a minute. like I'll be back in a minute. Let me know if anything. No, you're fucked. Because you got to pay attention. Like you got to pay attention to the visual, but you also got to pay attention to the audio. Like what he's singing about. So it's very it it's something different. That I think it's really cool that like you kind of don't put the two together, like metal and, you know, dementia awareness, like, but it's cool that somebody is thinking about it, and obviously he's personally affected by it. So um, that's what this is all about.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it sounds like it was a great experience. I mean, to be able to have that kind of emotional response after a concert or after a band is pretty impressive.
Yeah, so I mean, it.
But I mean, that's what
Well, I,
entertainment is us, right? It's
oh,
supposed to elicit
I don't know how
something.
to say it because it's like almost the focal was the visual. Like it's almost like the band didn't want you to see them; they wanted you to hear them. They wanted you to,
Which is why the monitor was out
yeah,
front.
yeah. Well, it was off to the side for our show, but the bass player was saying in St. Louis they had some problems with lighting and all of that. So what they did was they just put the screen in front of the band and said, "Well, you're looking this way anyways. You need to watch this." So it's really cool. I mean, I don't want to say it's like Dream Theater because Dream Theater, you know, like most of the time the visual is just kind of like you know what do you call it? Almost like a cartoon off to the side to just go along with the music. It's not actually part of it.
Yeah.
It's more of like just something in the background. And this was like almost like the focal point. Like you've got to see this because if you see this and listen to what we're singing about,
You'll know and
it,
understand.
it'll get you. Like um, very moving, man. So
But now I want to hear some, David.
let me see if I can.
I mean, you've got me intrigued.
Well, believe me, I was intrigued. I was like, because I watched the one video on YouTube, and it's very powerful, man. You watch it and you're just like, oh my god, like this guy has no idea who he is, or you know, it's very sad, but it's also like, well, hey, at least somebody is making people aware of it. There's some guy on YouTube. I don't like the way he looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like keeps looking back at me.
I don't know why. Camera's never focused on it.
Um,
So that sounds like you had a great time then. I mean, not just as a thing, but music is supposed to do that, right? I mean, you're supposed to go through emotions when you go to a music concert.
well, yeah,
And to
yeah,
have someone that can
and
actually elicit that kind of response, that means they did something right.
yeah, and usually a lot of times, it's like, well, the music can be interpreted in your own way. Like they may have written a song and it was about a girlfriend or something, and you interpret it as, being about,
There's a dog you buried in the backyard.
yeah, yeah, you know, so it can be interpretive and interpreted in many different ways. There's only one way to interpret this, so it's got to be seen, you know, and that's the main thing is you got to see it and listen to the music to follow along and understand. Like it even says it in here. Like where's he got it? I just read that. Oh crap. I read it in here somewhere. Now I can't find it. where was it? It said this is an experience or something. I just read it. Oh, yeah, this album is intended to be experienced as one entity, to feel the full effect, listen from beginning to end, straight through. So,
Which means if they put it out on DVD, it would be really powerful.
oh my God. You're going to have me on the internet looking. But is it on DVD? Probably is. Okay, so this is The Reticent Stage 2, The Captive. Let's see if I can make this work. Hang on.
Wow, saxophone. That's impressive.
Yeah, read that part. Okay. So what do you think about that?
Oh my God. That was impressive.
Yeah, that's
What's even more impressive is the one guy like played all the most of the instruments.
yeah. Well, he wrote the whole thing, you know.
Yeah.
Like he did all of it, you know. So Chris, the singer and guitar player, did all of that, you know, like the whole concept, everything. So um,
That crickets at the end of that was eerie.
well, yeah, like the whole thing's eerie. Like
But that was quite impressive. That's quite impressive song.
yeah, the whole thing is amazing. You know, I saw it last night and it was just like, wow. Like, could you imagine this being done at like the Token or something, where they actually have a screen that comes
Yeah,
down?
no kidding.
Like, it would be amazing. Uh, but I wanted to share that with everybody, so you could kind of
I mean, that whole song was powerful. I mean, I
yeah.
couldn't imagine like 7 songs like that in a row.
Oh, the whole thing, you know, like you know, we got the whole thing, beginning to end, you know, and just an incredible experience, you know, and like I said, it was cool too because got to see some other bands as well, and one of those bands I actually have some music from
Yeah,
because I was smart enough to get the music
you were smart, huh?
this one time,
Just this one time.
just this one time. That was it. And I like these guys because they well you'll like them. I should just play the song that I think you'll like.
Oh, so you think you know me now?
Well, the song's called "Up the Irons," and it says an epic hymn to Iron Maiden. So I'm thinking you're gonna like this one.
That, or they're gonna have a lot to live up to.
And I haven't even listened to this one yet. I've listened to a bunch of the other ones. I haven't listened to this one yet. I just bought it and downloaded it because I talked to the guys last night. I said, "Hey, can I get a CD?" They go, "Oh, sorry, we're all sold out of CDs."
Wow.
They go, "But you know, on whatever streaming platform like
You like.
iTunes,
What are you hinting at something there with that one?
you can get our music." You know, I said, "So if I go and purchase the music, I can play it on the show?" And they're like, "Yeah, absolutely."
Oh,
So,
sweet. You even got them to say, hey, yeah, you can play it.
well, yeah, I just like to make sure, you know, because you never know. There are, you know,
Yes, there are. There are some people that be like, nope,
there are some
pay
people.
me.
Well, it's not just that. It's you know, like some people, like for instance, take the Reticent. There could have been just one song that they wanted out, you know,
True.
and I would understand that, and I would be like, okay, so you only want me to play this one song, yeah. So that's why I only played the one song because it's kind of an experience, and to understand it, you got to hear everything. Playing just one song is very tough with something like this, you know.
Yes.
I mean, that one song is very powerful, but with all of it, it's even more powerful, you know. So it's kind of tough to, you know, I would have to play the whole thing beginning to end, and you know, well then there's the show. Good night, you know. Like, not that I have a problem with that. You know, if I had approval, I might actually do it. You never know. So. Um, it wouldn't be the most crazy thing we've done on this show. It's not the most crazy thing we've done on the show, you know. We've had one band take over the whole show. It's happened.
Yes, it has.
So it's not out of the realm of possibilities. But anyways, the band Theandric, I think I said it right this time.
You were there, I wasn't. I'm taking your word for it.
They're a really cool band. They are out of Detroit, Michigan.
Huh?
Go figure. Out of Detroit, Michigan.
Yes.
But that's what I said. Well, how the hell am I from Detroit, Michigan? I've never heard of you guys. And they're like, oh, we get played on the riff and that, and I'm like, oh, I don't.
Oh, there you go. That's right. They said the W word.
Well, no, I mean, the riff don't play us, so.
No, but it's not something you generally listen to either.
Yeah. But, hey, more power to them. If they're getting airplay, they're getting airplay,
Yeah, well, no one's taking that away from them, that's for sure. I mean, anybody would love to be on the riff. Have a song played once, twice.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't play this one. It's 17 minutes.
Like that ever stopped you before?
You really want me to play a 17-minute song that is a, like, hymn or tribute to Iron Maiden?
Is it any good?
I haven't listened to it yet.
Well, then maybe play the song.
You just want me to play it. 17 minutes.
Dude, that's like the average Dream Theater song.
I don't play Dream Theater songs on here that are that long.
You've come close.
Well, Theandric, you are about to set a record on the show for possibly the longest song played on the show. I do not think I've played a 17-minute long song.
Well, if you play two Dream Theater songs back to back, it might as
Yeah,
well.
but this is one song.
We don't know if it's one song or if it's a collaboration of several songs put together to put one song. It could be a melody.
It says an epic hymn to Iron Maiden.
Yeah, it could be like that one. I can't remember who it was that we listened to that one time that had like 5 or 6 songs combined together to make a song.
I don't know who that was.
Oh, I can't remember, but it was you, and you were like, guess the songs. And you went on to say how you and Tiny didn't get them all the first time and then got them all. And
I don't remember that.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
I hope it was.
Yeah.
Because
We
I
did it
don't.
last year.
Yeah, I don't remember. If it was more than one song, then it's not one song.
No, it was one song, but it was several different segments of that song put together.
Well, that's
to
called
make one
that's
song.
called a medley.
Yeah, whatever. You and your technical terms.
It's
but
not
there's
one
so many-
song; it's a medley.
Well, what do you think this hymn's gonna probably be?
I don't think this is a medley.
Well, we'll find out.
It's got a title. It's called "Up the Irons."
Well, maybe she likes it out the back door.
Here is Theandric with a 17-minute song for Ted.
On TapDetroit.com, the Plankman Show.
Yeah, holy cow! When this is over, show's pretty much over.
Ain't no time for it.
Plus, I'm back on Comcast.
Six saintly shrouded men move across the stage. They keep on forging metal despite their old age. will always praise them for their heavy metal hearts. Even after they trade metal for a fleet of 6 golf cars. Steve Harris had the vision, and he writes both of its songs. Which sometimes too many words in the verse that makes him not Christian. He's got a big magic finger, 4 million puppets. Some may say his bass playing is too high in the trance. Write it, read it, vision, play with the bass. Write it, read it, Steve. Write it, vision, starts kinda hot. Write it, read it. Western United. Repeat the chorus, repeat the chorus, repeat the chorus. Repeat the chorus, repeat the chorus, repeat the chorus. Bruce Dickinson is the greatest singer to ever walk the earth. They say he was created was no accident. He's a licensed pirate who always likes to fly. He was the chemical weapon that hammered his mind. Lying, slinging, running, books. Lying, lying, slinging, wearing crazy pants. Lying, repeat the chorus, repeat the chorus, repeat the chorus.
So they're basically singing about the band.
It says a hill to Iron Maiden.
Part of the entire right there.
Oh my God.
Change the key, change the key, change the key. Change the key, change the key, not the melody. And back to me, and back to me, and back to me.
No, if I'm laughing or offended.
Oh, this is great. This is the best thing I ever listened to at any time. I listened to their whole other album. I didn't listen to this. This is fantastic. This is great. These guys are great. I knew I liked these guys. still 11 minutes.
And there was a wild horse. His rider was called Faithful and True. He judges and wages war and righteousness. His eyes were like a fiery flame, and on his head were many diadems. He had his name inscribed that no one knows except himself. He wore a cloak that had been dipped in blood. His name was called the Word of God. The armies of heaven followed him, mounted on white horses and wearing clean white linen. Out of his mouth came a sharp sword to strike the nations. He will rule them with an iron.
When they say that a college player has entered the transfer portal,
Yeah.
I picture that they're sitting in this portal by themselves, waiting to be transferred somewhere, and like they get shot.
They get sucked to another part of it.
Yeah, they go from like Michigan to like North Tennessee or something, you know? It just shoots them right there, the transfer portal. It's like, I want to enter the transfer portal and see where it takes me. Are you offended or?
I still don't know.
Still don't know.
A lot of nothingness in this song, which I am slightly offended by.
I think it's great.
Forever guy? Is that what he just said?
I like that the crowd's going crazy.
For an on-live song, it's pretty good. Usually when the crowd goes crazy, it's because he's running around on either side going like that.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I love that the crowd's going crazy. I don't know how you can hate this. They're all about Iron Maiden. They're like long live Iron Maiden.
Yeah, I imagine.
I mean, it's like
It's been
Psycho
around
Stick
since
and-
75.
Yeah, but it's like Psycho Stick and Bruce Dickinson. Or not Bruce Dickinson, Bruce Campbell. Sorry. Both Bruces. Threw me off. Now it's getting good.
I don't think Iron Maiden has a song over 12 minutes. The average is not that long. There's no Dream Theater.
These guys, their songs are long. I'm like, holy shit. Like, they're my new favorite band. These guys are the best. I wish they would have played this last night.
It would have been their whole set.
I swear to God, they only played 3 songs. And I'm like, you guys only played 3 songs, but I think they were long. That sounds like Iron Maiden right there. I am definitely a fan of this band now. I gotta find a way to get these guys.
We still got 2 minutes.
There's got to be a way to get these guys to Road Rangers or something. I got to find a way.
Road Rangers?
Yes.
Not the token?
No, I can't afford the token.
Now I've told you about my favorite band. Go spread this song of tribute all across the land. I don't seek fame or fortune, don't misconstrue me. But if Steve Harris hears this, I hope he doesn't sue me.
I hope he doesn't sing.
So let's lift up the irons ever higher. 'Cause when the music's over, that's the majesty of
Oh, that was the greatest thing that's ever happened on this show. I don't know what to say.
And you were worried about it being 17 minutes long.
That was the best 17 minutes. If you go back and listen to this show after today, you're going to say that that was the best 17 minutes of this show.
Of this show.
Of this show today. But you got to listen to it another day, not today. Because if you listen to it today, you won't get that that was the best 17 minutes. You got to listen to it another day. That's how it works. That was Theandric. I believe I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I apologize to you guys. Theandric.
Sounds good to me.
My new favorite band in Detroit.
Now, is that just because of the song you just heard, the hymn to Iron Maiden or whatever?
I did not know that was that awesome. That probably set a record as the longest song we've played, at least by a local band on this show.
Yeah, you know what? You're probably onto something with that.
At least by a local band. Maybe not the long, because, obviously we played Dream Theater, and I'm pretty certain I've played a few songs. I don't think I've played A Change of Season, because that's like 22 minutes.
I could have sworn you played a 23-minute song or something like that before.
Well, if I have, that was just the longest local song I've ever played.
Here on Detroit.com.
And
too.
Thank you for that. that was
He was
fantastic.
giggling like a schoolgirl.
If you get a chance to watch the YouTube video, this has been the best week. This really has.
You had one hell of a music week. And there's still a day or two to go.
Yeah, can we get Theandric over at Road Rangers, Kristen? Can we, please? I'll buy their first beer.
Now they're gonna have to play more than one set, because that song right there could be almost a set.
Can I just get them to play for the night?
I mean, seriously.
Like, just them. That's all I want. Just them.
I mean, honestly.
I'm gonna have to work this out.
If that was 17 minutes, and let's say your average band plays 45 minutes, I mean, that would have been almost half the set. Like a third of the set.
I've got the greatest lineup right now. Theandric and Dying Under the Influence. All I need is two bands. That's all I need. Two bands, because one band's going to play all night just by playing 3 songs. That was fantastic. You guys are the greatest, man.
You were definitely giggling like this.
Oh, that was the best thing that's ever happened to me.
I've still decided whether I'm offended or I like it.
You should like it. It was a tribute.
It was something.
It was a tribute to Iron Maiden. I even heard parts that kind of sounded like Iron Maiden. So
I'm not saying you can see the influence, because you could definitely see some influence.
I was impressed and entertained, and
Well, it was entertaining.
and I got some laughs.
There was some cynicalness to it as
Repeat the chorus. Repeat the chorus.
well. The same 4 words.
The same 4 words. The
Yeah.
same 4 words. That was fantastic. You guys are the best, man. Why did you not do this last night? Why did I have to find this on my own?
I think only Iron Maiden fans would stand it. Or people that know Iron Maiden or have heard Iron Maiden.
And at the very end, he says, "Beware of Eddie."
Yes, he did. So your little nephew Eddie, you better beware.
Oh yeah, beware of little Eddie. Yeah.
Yeah, see? Now we all know Eddie is one of the characters in Iron Maiden. But
Oh, is he? I was unaware
Eddie,
of that.
he's a skeleton.
I thought he was
kinda
just
dude.
my nephew.
Well, there's your nephew too.
Oh.
Who could be Eddie? You never know. Yeah, right.
Eddie, don't be Eddie.
Don't be an Eddie.
Wait, no, Eddie be Eddie. Don't be that Eddie. Be you, Eddie. Don't be the Iron Maiden Eddie. Be Uncle's nephew, Eddie. There
All
you go.
right. I'm glad we cleared that
I
up,
am
'cause
glad I
I'm
cleared that up because
confused now.
I was confused. So that was one hell of a way to end the show.
That was pretty damn good.
And I don't know what to play now.
You're
and,
gonna end it with Annika.
and we've got a shit ton of people listening now. What
You gotta end it with Annika. I'm gonna love this song by them.
Annika?
Yeah.
Who's Annika?
There's some people from New York.
New York? New York?
The bottom one, Ghost of Yesterday. I don't know what it is about this song, but I really like it.
It can't top Theandric, excuse me. It can't top that.
Well, I can definitely say you it's not the same 4 words.
It's not.
Or repeat that.
Repeat the chorus.
And by the way, we can look forward to new music from this band coming out this year too.
I just want to play Theandric.
No, there's always next week.
Yeah, next week the show is brought to you by Theandric. That's what it's brought. And we're playing that song again.
Hey, why not? You can play it just before the show starts.
I could play it at the start of the show, and then the show's half over.
There you go. Well, yeah, there you go. Almost a third of an hour would be over.
Yeah, I can play it
That makes show prep real easy for you.
I can play it at the start of the show, then we do the show open, and then I can be like, okay, the show's almost over,
That's right.
and then maybe we'll do the music roulette. And like if that was part of music roulette today,
You would have been jumping for joy.
that was the best part. Because I bought the song, I bought the album that it's on, and I had not listened to it. So that was my first time hearing it, and that was fantastic. I want these guys to play Road Rangers so bad. I got to talk to Kristen about this. She's gonna be so sick of me. She's gonna be like, "You want what? You just want 2 bands to play? Yeah, that's all I want. Like Theandric and Dying Under the Influence. I think they'll be like best friends at the end of it. They'll be like the best of friends, and I'll be the happy. Brad might even enjoy it. I think Brad would have enjoyed that
Oh, of course, Brad would have enjoyed it.
if he was listening, but he doesn't. So
Yeah, well, that's Brad's problem.
yeah, way to go, Brad. Nice
Can't
job,
see if I
Brad.
show up for the Pelinky birthday bash.
No, it's Brad's birthday bash. I'm just there.
You just there?
I'm there to celebrate Brad. That's what I'm there for.
You got that coming up, though, right? Why don't you tell the people about it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, fine. Well, then fuck you. Who cares, right?
June 24th at Road Rangers, we have the Planky and Brad birthday bash.
Old but not dead yet.
I think it said something like, holy shit, Planky's 50, holy shit, Brad's 40.
Bunch of old fucks over there.
A bunch of old fucks. And we have our new friends Dying Under the Influence. Then we have old friends, Fall from Disgrace, Myth Not Man, and old friends but a new band, Pound Town Prophet.
Yes, a mixture of old friends got together to become a new band.
Yes. And it's only $5 to get in, which is downright stupid.
Yeah.
But it benefits you, the guest, because you get in cheaper and you can buy more beer. And I believe I don't know if I should say it. All right, I'll say it. I believe we're going to raffle off a guitar.
What?
Yeah.
How did you arrange that?
It's one of the craziest things I'm doing, but me and Brad decided, even though it's our birthday, we want to give you the birthday present. We're going to raffle off a guitar, and it's going to be signed by every member of every band.
Wow.
So it'll be like a collector's item. You can sell it on eBay for $10.
What a great collector's item.
Wait, no, it'll be worth more than $10.
It's definitely not priceless.
Yeah. Who are you kidding here? It's worth more than $10. At least 15. So come hang out with us June 24th at Road Rangers. It will be the last show of the summer.
God, you've got a lot of things going on. It's going to be celebrating 2 birthdays and the last show they're hosting for the summer.
Yes, yeah, they take their summer break right then.
Damn,
We got to squeeze it in. I had to beg Kristen, but I got to squeeze it in. Last show of the summer.
And they give you a hard yes on it.
They gave me a yes.
That's right. After you squeezed it in.
So, thanks to Road Rangers and Kristen and everybody over there for making a little room for me and Brad to act stupid for a night.
How's that different from any other night?
This time we got to pay the bands. That's how it's different.
All right,
We got to pay the bands.
I can see that. I can definitely see
We're going to pay the bands. So, anyways, check that out. Maybe we can get Theandric to play at Road Rangers. Maybe I can make that happen. I'll look real.
If you make that happen, I'll come down for that.
You should, because I'll see if they play that song. Like, hey, can you guys play that song? Because Ted came. Ted's here. You got to play the song. It's 17 minutes. Yeah, but it's 17 minutes of awesomeness. If that's a word.
Could they remember the words for it?
I don't know. I think I wrote them down. So I think I was taking notes during that. I was taking notes on the lyrics.
We're giggling like the school girl.
That was the greatest song. That was like I wish that would have ended the show, but we're gonna end it with what?
Annika.
And why are we doing it?
I don't know, because I really like this song called Ghost of Yesterday.
But you said they got new music coming out.
And they got new music coming out.
When,
and they're from New York.
And when are we expecting the new music?
That I'll have to find out for you. I know they were in the studio at the end of February recording, so you know how that goes. Record it,
yes,
mix it,
yeah.
Fix it, master it.
Yeah, record it again wait, record it, remaster it. It didn't sound good.
Remaster it for this music service. Remaster it for that music service. You know how it goes.
Go to a different studio. I didn't like that studio. My voice sounded different in that studio. This studio, I sound much better in. Trust me.
But these dudes rock.
These dudes rock. So we're going to rock it out. And we will catch you next Thursday, because
we can.
What would possibly be going on next Thursday that we couldn't be here?
A Tigers game if you get invited to one.
Well, there's that.
Hockey game if they were still playing.
I think the season will be over by then. So,
hey, I'm just throwing out things you've vacated the show for.
But we do have USFL football coming up, but that's on Sundays. So we're okay.
All right, off to Annika.
All right, we will catch you next Thursday here and only on the only radio station that will play a Theandric song that is 17 minutes long. TapDetroit.com.
The Plankman Show. See ya. So that band I was telling you about that was supposed to send you an email is called Casting Shadows.
Oh well, I didn't know the name of the band.
Well, now I know.
Because I think there was something from. If I can get into my. It probably won't let me in now because I'm back on Comcast.
Oh.
Does that sound familiar? Casting Shadows.
The only girl that could fall asleep listening to heavy metal.
I know. I wanted to. Oh, I had him right there. No Casting Shadows, huh?
I don't know if that was in the header or not.
Connection error now.
Of course.
Yeah, Comcast booted me.
Proceed anyways.
I did that. Comcast won't let me go. I gotta try something. Good night, YouTube.
Can you access it on your